from. This is our daily morning show, and we're live again, guys. We did a live watch along yesterday for the Celta Vigo game against Real Madrid, Wolves against Liverpool in the FA Cup, and Liverpool won 3-1. And they've qualified to the next round of the FA Cup, which is the quarterfinals. The other teams that are still going to play today and tomorrow. So later on, we'll get to know who is going to play who in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. We'll get the FA Cup draw. And Madrid, after the 3 points away to Celta Vigo last night, 2-1 win, Chomeni and Valverde scoring both goals for Real Madrid. Chomeni scored the first goal. Celta Vigo equalized a few minutes later, and I think in the dying minutes of the game, around 94 minutes, Federico Valverde scored a very beautiful goal. It was a deflection, actually, and Madrid got the win 2-1 against Celta Vigo. I was actually surprised that Madrid won that game because I was looking at a draw or Madrid to lose because the inconsistencies from Real Madrid at the moment is just too much. Yeah, I didn't expect Madrid to win, in as much as Madrid is my second team, but they've just been so inconsistent. Looking at the injuries as well. At the moment, Madrid is currently sitting top of La Liga with 63 points, and they've played one extra game above Barcelona. Barcelona has played 26 games. Madrid has played 27. It's a very, very terrible situation for Real Madrid. And personally, I do think that Abelua, the coach, he's not up to the level of coaching Madrid, honestly, because most times in games you see him so confused. His substitutions are just off the mark. He's clueless. Personally, I do think that was a very wrong decision. And I think he should not be allowed to even finish the season. Else, Madrid's end to the season is going to be really, really terrible. Really, really terrible. But let's see. Let's see how Madrid will finish the season. If Madrid is going to win any trophy, they are out of the Copa del Rey. They are still in the Champions League. They'll play Man City this week in the Champions League. So let's see, guys, if it's going to be a good end of the season for Madrid or it's going to be terrible going the season trophyless again. Last season they were trophyless. This season it's very much likely that Madrid is going to end the season without any trophy because the only likely trophy they are to win this season is the La Liga. And at the moment they are very, very inconsistent. But it's football. Let's see what will happen if they'll be different in the Champions League. Never can tell. But I doubt if Madrid is going to survive against Man City because, yes, I know Man City is not at their very, very, very best, but they will still get a result against Madrid because Madrid themselves have been terrible. There have been so many injuries at Madrid. Alaba, Rodrigo, Kylian Mbappe, and so many others. Yeah, so many others who have been injured. I was even surprised to see Ferland Mendy in the team last night. I'm like, oh, Ferland Mendy, who has been injured for a very long time, he came back from injury. Before he even played another game, he got injured again while I think it was during a warm up or so. He got injured again. So the injury list at Madrid is just so terrible. And I've said this a couple of times. I think that Florentino Perez needs to change the Madrid medical team. Yeah, because it shows that they are very terrible at their jobs. Very, very terrible at their jobs. The injury, I think in the last couple of years, would I say in the last 2 or 3 years, Madrid has been the team hit with the most injuries in world football in European football. Let me use the European football. Yeah, Madrid is the team that has been hit the worst. So it's a cause for concern for Florentino Perez. Yeah, he needs to reshuffle that medical team and get a new medical team. Very, very important. And also, there are so many players that need to be sold. Sign new players. Madrid defense needs about, let's say, four defenders, two central defenders, one left back, and one right back. Alaba needs to go. Eder Militao needs to go as well. He needs to bring in new defenders. El Xenezel says Boca Juniors. Are you from Argentina? El Xenezel, are you from Argentina? You said you support Boca Juniors. Yeah, I know Boca Juniors. And I know it's in Argentina. Are you from Argentina? S5 Pro says we won 3-2. Which team do you support? Ezel says Argentina vs England 1986. Yes, okay, you're from Argentina. Okay. Argentina, England 19. Okay, I think that was Maradona, the hand of God. Yeah. I remember that. I think that was Maradona's time when Argentina won England to win the world. I think it was in the semi-finals. Or was that the final? I think it was either the semi-finals or the finals that Argentina won England. Maradona with that hand goal that they famously call the hand of God. You're from Falkland Island, Alex Elxeneze. Nice to have you. I don't need to ask you Messi or Ronaldo. You definitely must be a Messi fan since you're Argentine. Nice to have you on the channel. S5 Pro. Which team do you support? You said we won 3-2. So which team do you support, bro? And where are you connecting from? S5 Pro. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. This is our daily morning show. We do this 6 a.m. UK time every morning. So if you're just joining, kindly like the stream and don't forget to subscribe as well. It's our daily morning show. We'll go through a couple of news. We'll go through a couple of news this morning and we'll continue the show. We'll go over the games that were played last night, review them games, and also look at the games to be played today, tomorrow. I said it's the first time I'm going to be doing a live watch along for an actual cricket game. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a live watch along for that. And India is playing New Zealand in the final tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. UK time. For China time, it's 9:30 p.m. So I'm going to do a live watch along for, is it? Yeah, it's 9:30 p.m. for China. I'm going to be doing a live watch along for that cricket final, the T20 World Cup final tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow Sunday, 1:30 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be doing a live watch along for that. That's gonna be my first. Yeah, it's gonna be the second because the first watch along I did for the T20 World Cup, I was unable to watch the game because the app I was supposed to use didn't work. Yeah, but this time around, I'll try to download the app earlier on today to see if it can allow me to watch the game. But let's see, guys, and we'll also get to do the prediction. I will go live before the game, actually. Yeah, so we see who is going to win, who is going to lose, and all that, who is going to lead the World Cup. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I would say it's going to be the first time actually I'm watching a cricket game because most times it's just highlights that I might see on the social media, maybe on Instagram. Yeah, but this time around I'm going to be watching the game live with you guys for those who are interested in cricket. Yeah. And if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button. Do let us know where you're connecting from and the football team you support. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Yes, guys. We just hit 2K a couple of days ago and we are pushing for 3K in a couple of weeks. So guys, if you're new, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Zyron Fame says hello. Zyron Fame, welcome to the channel. Where are you connecting from? Fame. Zyron Fame, where are you connecting from, brother? Ole cool. Tell me something where I know fit do. Mo pa. Malo too. FI Live, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Zyron Fame, where are you connecting from and which team do you support? Which team do you support, Zyron Fame? I want us to go through a couple of news and you're typing figures for me in the chat. I'm asking you where you are from and the team you support. You're typing figures in the chat. FI Live, welcome back to the channel. I don't know who this Zyron Fame guy is. I'm asking you where you're from and you're spamming the chat with some figures. One thing we don't allow in the channel is one of the things we don't allow in the channel is spamming the chat. Yeah, we don't allow it. FI Life says I am from Tajikistan and I support Real Madrid. Yeah, Madrid won their game last night against Celta Vigo. I was actually surprised because man, Madrid have been so poor, and I didn't expect them to even win that game. But kudos to Madrid. They still found a way to win late on through Federico Valverde's goal. They are currently 1 point behind Barcelona. Barcelona will still play later today against Athletic Club, I think. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see. FI Live, Tajikistan. Is it close to Turkey or Uzbekistan? No, I don't know Tajikistan. I think I know Krugish. I think I know Krugish, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, yeah, Turkish, yeah, I know them. But Tajikistan, which country is actually closest to you guys? Is it Uzbekistan or Azerbaijan? Diki Chakchuak says, your name. My name is Nobu. How about you? My name is Nobu. Diki Chakchuak. Where are you connecting from, bro? Which country are you connecting from? Diki Chakchuak. I really can't place exactly where you come from through your name because it's the first time I'm seeing such name. So it's pretty difficult to ascertain exactly or guess the country you're connecting from. Diki Chakchuak. Let us know in the chat the country you're connecting from and the football team you support as well. FI Live. Which countries are actually very close to Tajikistan? Because I've not heard about. I don't know if I've heard. No, I've not heard about Tajikistan before. I know Pakistan. I know Uzbekistan. I know Azerbaijan. I know, yeah, Turkish, and I know people that are called Kurdish. But I don't think Kurdish is the name of a country. It's a tribe. Yeah, I don't think it's a language and a tribe. So I don't think it's the name of a country. But Tajikistan, no, I've not heard about that before. Is it the name of a country, FI Live, or is just your tribe? Is it the name of a country or just the name of a tribe? Because I really need to understand. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe as well. FI Live, Tajikistan, is it the name of your country or your tribe? Which one is it? Because it's the first time I'm hearing that name, Tajikistan. I know a lot of names that sound very close to it, but exactly Tajikistan, nah, it's the first time I'm hearing the name. Anybody who no want to soji, anybody who no want to soji, nah, come something. Yeah. Okay, what? Guys, if you can hear me, let me know in the chat. I don't know if my network is lagging, so if you cannot hear me, let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat. And let us know where you're connecting from as well. Let us know in the chat where you are connecting from. I'm trying to check this country, Tajikistan, because it's the first time I'm actually hearing the name of that country. So I really want to know. Tik Tikshana Prabhat says, where are you from, brother? I'm Nigerian. I'm from Nigeria. Shana. Are you Indian or Pakistan? Are you from India or Pakistan? Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Oleku, tell me something where I know fit do. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. Tikshana, are you from Pakistan or India? Because the name sounds like an Indian or Pakistani name. Where are you connecting from? Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day. It's getting hard. Tikshana, where are you connecting from? Guys, if you're new to the channel, let us know where you're connecting from. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. This is our daily morning show, and we are just starting. We are just starting our daily morning show. So do let us know where you're connecting from, the team you support as well. We are going to go over the results of the games last night. The Wolves game against Liverpool, it was a 2-1 win for Liverpool. 3-1, sorry, it was a 3-1 win for Liverpool. The likes of Mohamed Salah, Curtis Jones scored a goal as well. So it was a very convincing win for Liverpool against Wolves. Better performance than the Premier League loss, 2-1 loss for Liverpool to Wolves in the Premier League on Tuesday night. And yeah, I think Wolves were really not into that game like they were on Tuesday in the Premier League match. Yeah, they were not really into that game. But congratulations to Liverpool. They've qualified to the the quarterfinals. Cricket says, hi, sir. That is one request. What request, Cricket? What request is that? Dishana Prabhat. Where exactly? Are you Indian or Pakistani? Dishana Prabhat. Tikshana Prabhat, sorry. Are you Indian or Pakistani? I don't know if you're still in the chat. What request are you talking about, Cricket? Mr. Cricket, what request are you talking about? I'll be by the papers. Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting hard. Guys, if you're new to the channel, do let us know where you're connecting from and the football team you support as well. Let us know in the chat. Champions only football says Mo Salah to Forest confirmed. This man, you're back again. You're back again with your Mo Salah to Forest. But let's see. Let's see at the end of the season. Like you said, if it's something that turns out to be true, then we know your information is 100% accurate because you're the first one to call it out. So let's wait till the end of the season, see if Forest get relegated or not, and to see if they can actually sign Mohamed Salah. Let's wait and see. Yeah, it's been a very long time. Champions only football. I think we've not had you on the channel since the turn of the year 2026. Yeah, it's been about 3 months or more than. Yeah, I think it's about 3 months, close to 3 months. We last had you on the channel, so it's really nice to have you back after a very, very long time. Welcome back to the channel, brother. And for those who are just joining, do let us know where you're connecting from, the team you support, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Champions only says, I've been busy with training at the facility. Okay. No problems. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Hedef Sampion La Ligue says Galatasaray. Okay. Hedef, I already saw your message. You're from Galatasaray. Don't spam the chat, bro. Don't spam the chat. Do you think you guys can beat Liverpool in the Champions League to qualify to the quarterfinals? Hedef, you think you guys can beat Liverpool to qualify to the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League? Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly let us know where you're from and the football team you support as well. Let us know in the chat, guys. Let us know. Ole ku, tell me something where I know fit do. Mo pop 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 pop, malo too. We have a game for Arsenal against, is it Millwall or was Mansfield? Arsenal is playing Mansfield later tonight. We have Barcelona playing against Athletic Club. Yeah, I think that Barcelona Athletic Club game is going to be interesting, and I'll watch that game for sure. I'll watch the game for sure. Mike Sa says greetings from Russia. Okay, you're from Russia. Which part of Russia? Is it Moscow or St. Petersburg? Which part of Russia are you connecting from? It's nice to have you on the channel, Mixer. Which team in Russia do you support as well? Jambi Thomas, welcome. Welcome back to the channel. No spamming of the chat, Jambi Thomas. Yeah, you should know better. No spamming of the chat, bro. Thank you. Thank you. We have a couple of news to go over this morning, guys. We have a couple of news to go over. And I'll read some. I'll read some of the news. Then we'll have a discussion about each of the news. Okay, you support Barcelona. Okay, Barcelona is playing Athletic Club later tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be an 8 p.m. night kickoff between Athletic Club versus Barcelona. I think Barcelona is going away from home. So let's see what the outcome is going to be. Jambi Thomas says Man City versus Real Madrid. Give opinion, man. I think Madrid is going to struggle against Man City. Yeah, if all the Madrid players were fit and Madrid was in form, then I would say they would beat Man City. But currently, Madrid has lots of injuries to their key players, and they've been very, very poor and shocking in the last couple of months. So I think Man City is going to win Madrid in that game. And I'm going for I would have to check the the first leg where it's going to be played to know exactly the score. But one thing I do know is Madrid is going to be knocked out of the Champions League by Man City. Yeah, except they actually surprised me, which personally I would want Madrid to surprise me because Man United is my first team and Madrid is the second team I support. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. But I do think it's going to be really, really tough for Madrid, honestly. Janvi Thomas says Semenyo Haaland will Haaland pocket Roa. Who is Roa? Even if Haaland doesn't score, but I think Semenyo and Semenyo Cheki will cause problems for Man City. Sorry, will cause problems for Madrid. At the moment, Madrid's defense is so terrible. Yeah, you hardly see Madrid defense not conceding goals. Very difficult, very very difficult. So I think it's going to be a tough one for Madrid. Guys, let's get the likes. Let's get the likes. We are yet to get a like on the stream. So I need everyone on the stream to hit the like button. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you are new as well, guys. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's get it up. Have you read the papers? Do you hear what they say? King TJ says, I'm depressed. Whoa, why are you depressed, bro? What is the problem? Why are you depressed? Bro, Bro Life says hi. Bro Life, welcome to the channel. Where are you connecting from? Janvi Thomas says Arsenal will dominate the UCL. Well, this season, Arsenal have done well in the Champions League. Yes, they finished first, and I think they considered the least goals in the Champions League so far. So let's see what they are going to do in the round of 16, if they are still going to maintain the same momentum. We don't know yet because Liverpool did the same thing last season. They were top of the league phase and they went straight into the round of 16. Were actually knocked out by Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain went on to win the Champions League. So for now, we really do not want to say, personally, I do not want to say because Arsenal is top. Arsenal was top of the league phase. Then for sure they are going to do amazing in the Champions League. It doesn't work that way. But let's see. Let's see how it's going to be if Arsenal will maintain the momentum. King TJ says his dad died. Whoa. Sorry about that, brother. My sincere condolences. Yeah, and I hope your dad does rest in peace. Sorry about the loss. It's actually very painful for one to lose a loved one, and when it's even a parent, it's actually very difficult because personally, yeah, I remember many years ago when I lost my mom, it was very painful. Actually 6 years ago, yeah. When I lost my mom almost 6 years ago, it was really, really terrible. So I do understand uh the feeling you have right now. Just try to pull yourself together and keep pushing to make your dad proud even in his grave as he's not alive. Just try your best to be a better version of yourself. Sorry about that. Janvi Thomas says their consistency is next level. Arsenal, the truth is Arsenal has been very consistent, no doubt about that. Yeah, they've been very consistent in, let's say, in the last 3 years. Arsenal has been very consistent, and in the Champions League, They did well last season. They were knocked out in the semi-finals of the Champions League by PSG that went on to win the Champions League last season. Now, do I think Arsenal will get to the semi-finals? Very much likely, Arsenal might get up to the semi-finals, but let's see how it goes. Lucky Bastian, what flag is that? Lucky Bastian, is that no? That is not Norway. I think I've seen this flag before. Oh, what's up with my? Ah man, I have seen that flag before. I'm trying to remember exactly what country flag is that. Lucky Bastian, what country flag is that, bro? Is that no? It's not Romania. Is that a Romanian flag? Fact check says, "Hey Noble, good morning." Yeah, good morning to you too. Fact check. Nice to have you back on the channel, bro. Welcome back as always. Says what went wrong in Man U vs Newcastle, bro. That game, that game was terrible. It was really, really terrible. I was really annoyed with the outcome of the game. Even the performance, personally, I wasn't okay with the performance. We should have done better in that game. A 10-man Newcastle team playing more energetic and they had more hunger to win the game than Man United that had an extra man. It was a very terrible one. Yes, I know Man United would still lose a game, but losing that manner was really, really unacceptable. But it's football. The best team won. That's just it. ACR says, Assalamu alaikum, sir. Alaikum assalam, ACR. Nice to have you on the channel. Where are you connecting from? Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to Noble's View. We are on the upward trend. We just hit 2K a couple of days ago. 2 days actually, 2 days ago we hit 2K and we are pushing up. So if you're new, kindly like and subscribe to join the community. We are a fast growing football channel and we welcome football fans from different clubs. This is a community where you come, you join, and we give our views and opinions about games and different conversations in world football. So you're most welcome. So long you're a football lover, you don't want to miss out on Noble's View, guys. ACR says Vinicius or Saka. Man, Vinicius or Saka, both players this season have not been good, but so far, I think Vinicius, in as much as he's not been at his best, but he's actually done better than Saka this season. I think this season is Saka's worst season ever since his promotion from the academy to the first team. Janvi Thomas says best team right now and best front, best midfield, best defender, best goalie. Give answer for that, man. The best team right now, I would say Bayern. Yes, Arsenal won Bayern. But I would say the best team right now is Bayern Munich. Then the best goalkeeper now, I will go for Thibaut Courtois. Yeah, I'll go for Thibaut Courtois. The best midfielder for me right now is Bruno Fernandes. Best defender this season, I will give it to Gabriel Morales. Yeah, yeah. That's my answer to that. Jordan says, if humans need proof to believe things, why do many people believe in God without seeing proof? Bro, this is not a religious channel. Thank you. Shank says, man, so boring, no football today, just useless FA Cup. Bro, honestly, it's really boring. Even the Arsenal game, I'm not even sure if I'm going to do a live watch along for it because Arsenal is playing Mansfield. Is it Mansfield or Macclesfield they call them? I'm not even sure if I'm going to do a live watch along for that game. It's just only the Barcelona game that I'm very much sure that I'm going to do a live watch along. This weekend is pretty boring. You're very correct, Shanks. It's a boring weekend because without football, for those who are lovers of football, the weekend gets so boring. Axton says, "What's up?" Axton, I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing, Axton. Nice to have you on the channel. Axton, where are you connecting from? Fact check says prediction for UCL. For UCL, I'm predicting that my prediction has always been that Bayern will win the Champions League. Yeah, but we might see something different, but I do think that Bayern is going to win the Champions League. Or maybe a team no one expected actually would just surprise us and come from behind to win the UCL. But let's see. Axton says Spurs or Man City. I don't even like anyone. Spurs is gonna get relegated, so I can't pick Spurs. Man City are my city rivals. So sorry, bro. I can't pick I can't pick anyone out of both teams. Spurs are terrible. They are going to get relegated. Man City is my city rival, so there is no way I can pick any one of them. Zixo says, "Hi, bro." Zixo smile. Good morning to you too, bro. Nice to have you on the channel. Where are you connecting from? Zixo. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly like and subscribe. Also, let us know where you are connecting from. This is our daily morning show. We are still going to go over a couple of news in world football. Then we'll have conversations about the different news. Yeah, so don't forget to let us know where you're connecting from and the team you support, and also like and subscribe. Petros Canarinis says hi. Petro Canarinis, where are you connecting from, bro? Shank says, "What sort of nonsense question is Vinicius or Saka? Only Arsenal fans can compare him to Vini. Saka is nowhere near quality of this of those caliber players." Now, Vinicius this season and last season has been terrible. That's a fact. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Vini and I love Saka very much. But Vinicius has not been to the level he was during the Ballon d'Or saga. Yeah, ever since after that Ballon d'Or saga with Rodri and the Ballon d'Or, Vini has not been himself. That's just a fact. So, this season for me is Saka's worst season. It's actually going to be my first time of watching a proper cricket game. Yeah, I'm going to watch that final tomorrow. Shank says Saka is so ass that even YouTube is stopping his stream. Nah, Saka is not terrible, bro, but I do think he has to improve his game. Yeah, I really like the guy. He has to improve his game. He he needs to improve his game. Very true. Bukayo Saka definitely needs to improve his game. Ooh, Shank says your stream was gone. Yeah, I was trying to reconnect my VPN. But is it clear now? Can you see me clearly now, Shanks? Can you see me clearly now, Shanks? Joey Lane says City is better. Nah, Joey, Man United is better. Come on, Joey. All right, thank you very much. Fact check. Shank says, read from when I said about trimming company. Trimming company. No, I can't see that message. I really cannot see it. Fact check says clear. All right, thank you very much. Fact check. Joey Lane says United as nah. United is the biggest club in England. Come on. City are just kids that started doing well a couple of years ago. You still cannot compare City to United or Liverpool. No way. City. City fans are beginning to make noise. Nah. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to go over a couple of news. Pep Guardiola said, I'm sure next season will be better for Man City. I'm pretty sure we are in the process from many changes. If we can learn quicker, still nothing lost. But yeah, I'm sure next season will be better. I don't have doubts. Okay. Think Pep, I think Pep is going to leave at the end of the season. It's very much likely that he's going to maybe go on sabbatical leave, maybe 2 or 3 years off football. We don't know yet, but let's see what the outcome is going to be at the end of the season. Joey says, I support Sheffield United. Okay, you guys have been out of the Premier League. I think, was it 3 years ago or 4 years ago that Sheffield United last played in the Premier League? Yeah, I think your striker, the striker for Sheffield United, when Sheffield was last in the Premier League, is he? I've forgotten that guy's name. I've forgotten that Sheffield United striker's name. Fact check says Saka is improving from last 2 3 years, but in all time debate, Saka is not close to Vini. Saka Vini. Yes. When it comes to the whole career, definitely I would pick Vini over Saka. There was a time Vini was the best winger in the world. He can actually take on any defender one on one and beat that defender. Yeah, at some point he was even the best 1v1 attacker. He can beat any defender. What Jeremy Doku is doing now, Doku can face off with any right back and beat them. So definitely, yeah, I would rate Vini ahead of Saka, but I love Saka very very well. Saka is very direct. Vini is more of a flair and direct player as well. Ice Cold Play says Pele is better than Prime Beckham. Yeah, of course. Pele for me is number 3 in the greatest of all time list. Definitely. Fact check says absolutely. Yeah. Joey Lane says you need dashboard. Rashford back. Yeah, thank you. I don't need Rashford back, bro. Yeah, I don't need Rashford back. Yeah, it's Mick Bonny. Yeah, Joey Lane, thank you. Yeah, your striker then in the Premier League was Mick Bonny. Yeah, it's the Bonny. I think he left. I think he left Sheffield after you guys got relegated. He went to Spain. I think he went to Spain. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that name. Yeah, Mick Bonny. It's Mick Bonny, not Archer. It's not Cameron Archer that I wanted to talk about. Is the Mick Bonny guy. I think after you guys were relegated, he left Sheffield United and went to Spain. I've forgotten the team he went to play for in Spain. Fact check says, did you watch India England semi-final T20 World Cup day before yesterday? Nah, I didn't watch that game, bro. I didn't watch it. But I will watch the final between India versus New Zealand tomorrow. I'm going to watch that game tomorrow for sure. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly like and subscribe. Let's get the likes up, guys. Sagri Absa says, bro, you look like football player. Come to Fenerbahce, please. Fenerbahce. I don't know if Ndidi. I know, yes. What's his name? N'Golo Kante placed for Fenerbahce now. Who else? Amrabat. I think Amrabat still plays for Fenerbahce, right? Fred plays for Fenerbahce. This guy, Tolisso. No, it's not Tolisso. This Brazilian striker that played with Ronaldo in Al Nassr. What's the guy's name? Forgot. He's left-footed. He plays for Fenerbahce. And who else? Who else? I've forgotten a couple of players that played there. Joey says yes, he went to Spain and now he's back in England playing for Hull. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. Sagri Afsa, have you subscribed to the channel already? Facture says, I hope India wins. I'm going to watch that game. I don't know who to support yet, but let me start the game. I will see who to support. VJ Singh says, hi, sir. You are wrong. I am from India. Which part of India are you from? Which part of India are you from? VJ Singh. Are you from Kerala, Kolkata, Goa, Bangalore, West Bengal, Prajab, Punjab, uh, Tamil Nadu? Where exactly are you from in India? Sagri Afsa says, I am Galatasaray fan. Do you know someone? Yeah, I know Galatasaray. Gala is actually my favorite Turkish team because of Osimhen. Yeah, I like Victor Osimhen very well. Vijay Singh says Chandigarh. Oh, Chandigarh is the first time I'm hearing that city. I've not heard Chandigarh before, but it's nice to have you on the channel. Have you subscribed to the channel Vijay Singh? I'm gonna read out a couple of news as well. Abelwa on Adegule. Abelwa says on Adagule reaction to the change, I would like to know what other managers gave minutes. I gave so many minutes to Ada. No one believes in him more than me, and no one showed him so much trust than me. Yeah, Adagule's reaction to being substituted last night wasn't nice. Yeah, it wasn't nice, but this is what his coach Abelo got to say about it. Adro Haba says, why do you always wear the same shirt? Yeah, because I choose to wear a Man United shirt. That's why I always wear the same Man United shirt. Facture says, best player from these clubs, PSG, United, Ajax, City, Juventus. Ooh, for PSG, of course, Usman Dembele. For United, Bruno Fernandes. For Ajax, Ajax. I've not been following Ajax for maybe like 2 years now, so I don't really know. I don't really know their players there at Ajax now. Then for City, City is definitely Ellen Haaland, and for Juve is Ildiz. Joey says, who is the best player from Sheffield United? Sheffield United. I really do not know any current player at Sheffield, so I can't answer that. Vijay Singh says, sir, please help me. Help you with what? Okay, let's read out what Andy Robertson said last night after the win against Wolves. Robertson says, Milos Kekes is a fantastic left back. It took him a little bit of time to settle in. The club have to move forward. We are not getting any younger. Some of us are in our 30s. The club have to be ambitious, and that's what we want. Yeah, the first goal was actually scored by Robertson last night. It was a very, very good strike. Very good shot from Robertson. He got the first goal. Salah got the second, and Curtis Jones got the third. And it was a convincing 3-1 win for Liverpool against Wolves last night. Yeah. For Robertson, he's saying that he's happy with what the club is doing with getting younger players to, take over those that are actually come of age, who are in their 30s, the likes of Salah himself, Anderson, Robertson, sorry, Van Dijk. I think Allison also should be around 31 or 32. Yeah, so he's saying he loves what the club is doing as regards getting younger players to replace these guys. Come on, bro. Why are you disturbing my chat with all that? VJ Singh. Joey says, Hammer, he still plays for us even since we signed him in the summer of the last time Sheffield in the Premier League. Hammer, really? Are you guys still in the championship? What position is Sheffield United in the championship now? Pradum Das, welcome back to the channel, bro. How is your day going? I hope you're having a great day. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get the likes up. We have just 5 likes at the moment, so let's get it up to 10 likes. Pradum Das says yes, good. All right, bro, that's really nice to hear. I'm glad you're having a great day. Thank you very much. Fabrizio posted about Vinny Jr. He says Vinny Jr. on his conditions. He said I was a bit tired. I've played a lot of matches in the last few days. Yeah, Vinny last night was non-existent. Yeah, he was really non-existent last night. But thankfully, Madrid won the game because if they had lost that game or played draw, it would have been more terrible, honestly. It would have been more terrible. At the moment, Madrid are 1 point behind Barcelona. I think they are 63 and Barcelona is 64. Yeah, Madrid has played 27 games. Barca has played 26. Yeah, 1 game ahead of them. Ole cool. Tell me something where I know fit do. Fact check says block VJ saying Noble he's spamming. I don't know why that guy is disturbing the chat. I've timed him out. Joey Lane says 13th in the championship, but last season we went to Wembley for the playoffs final and I went. Okay. Joey, okay, I've read that. James Play says, Hi Noble, sorry I wasn't on last stream. I was busy. Nah, it's all good, bro. Anytime you can actually make out time to join, it's still perfect. Thank you for joining the stream. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up and subscribe to the channel if you're new. The Madrid, I think one of the Madrid coaches, he said his name is Antonio Pintus. I think that I don't know if he's a fitness coach guy. Yeah, he said that Fede Valverde came to hug me after the goal for my mother's passing. Fede, you are a real gentleman and a fantastic player. Yeah, that goal after Federico Valverde scored the goal against Celta Vigo, he went straight to the Madrid backroom staff and hugged Antonio Pintus. Yeah, that was a very amazing gesture from the Madrid player Valverde. Fact check says I've been following Ildiz for the last couple of matches. I think he has potential to become one of the best wingers right now. Yeah, Ildiz is actually a very fantastic player. Yeah, he's very good. I like the guy. Himself and Aragule are the best Turkish players at the moment. Yeah, Chanoglu is also there, but Chanoglu is older. Yeah, but these are young Turkish boys that are playing really well. Ildiz and Aragule, they are doing fantastic at the moment. James says, do you think Valverde would be good at right wing? The truth is, Valverde can play any position for Madrid. He can play as a right winger. He can play as a right back. He can play midfield. He can play anywhere for the team. He's a utility player that can give his all for the team. So He's one type of player that everyone should have in their team. Yeah, very, very important. Okay, let's check what something else Robertson had to say after the win against Wolves last night. He said, I have nothing to prove in a Liverpool shirt. I have been here for 9 years and I give my all. I hope the fans know that. Yeah, I think it's very wrong for fans to criticize Andy Robertson. Yeah. Solely because of the fact that he's been at the club for a very long time and he's given his best. He's given his best years to Liverpool. He's won every trophy at the club and he's done fantastic. So I think it's disrespectful for fans to call him out. Yeah, it's disrespectful for them to call him out. And even Milos Kekes that was brought to replace him. There are some games that Kekes even struggle and they will bring in Robertson. He will just do well for that position. So lots of Liverpool fans are disrespecting Andy Robertson, sincerely. Fact check says, I will tell you my FIFA game team, rank my team. Okay. Okay. James says, no wonder he's the caption. Yeah. Fact check says, I have Messi, Wanda, Coit, Kamavinga, Mastantuono, Noise, Van Dijk, Ramos, Skywalker, Nuno, Donnarumma. That's a very good team. Coit, Coit. Well, I would give the team. I would give the team a 7/10. I'll give the team 7/10. Anime says, I think Liverpool's old guys should move on. Good for them and the fans. Stretching this has made it bad for both of them. Well, for Liverpool, I think the likes of, yeah, you are very correct. The likes of Mohamed Salah, Andy Robertson, Alisson Becker, Van Dijk. Who else? Who else is part of their old guard? Yeah, Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez has been there for a long time. I think he needs to leave at the end of the season for sure. He needs to leave. Yeah, they need to get in new players. Yeah, I know they got 5 new players in Isaac, Florian Wirtz, who else? Isaac, Florian Wirtz, Frimpong, Milos Kerkez, and Leone. Yeah, they got in new players and they are yet to settle in well, but they still need to let go of the old guys. That's for sure. Felwa says hi. Felwa, where are you connecting from? Joey Lane says, excuse that, sorry, I have autism. It's all good, bro. Doctors Knuckle says, United. Yeah, United for life, bro. Bright Gusioha says hi. Bright Gusioha. Is it the Bright Gusioha, you know? Alpha, Baba. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Bright K-Way, or is it the Bright Gusioha? I know, or a different Bright. First account says, yesterday's revenge Liverpool on Wolves. Well, I wouldn't call it a revenge because Wolves actually needed that Premier League win more than they needed the FA Cup, because the Premier League win at least gave them hope of surviving the Premier League. Yeah, the FA Cup is not going to do any difference to their Premier League survivor. Yeah, it's not going to make any difference. But let's see. Anime says they should bring in Chabi Alonso in the summer and give him long-term backing. He knows Vit well and can make a good team around him. Yeah, he was Vit's former coach at Leverkusen. Alonso will be the right call for Liverpool in the summer. Most definitely. I think I think is going to be the right call to get him. Yeah, definitely. Bright Gusioha, how far? Guys, if you're just joining the stream, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Last night, the Liverpool game, I think the best player on the pitch was 17-year-old Rio Ngumoha. That kid was explosive last night against Wolves. He was just taking on players. He was fearless. And I do think that Arne Slot needs to give that boy more time. Yeah. He needs to give the boy more time because Rio Ngumoha has a very, very fantastic and raw talent that the coach needs to believe more in him. He just gives him 5 minutes, at most 10 minutes in games, and that's not good. Sometimes allow him to start games. Yeah, he's still a kid, he's going to make mistakes, but just just let the kid grow. Last night against Wolves, he was fantastic. He was the best player on the pitch. Now, this is what Van Dijk said about Rio Ngumoha last night after the game. He said Rio Ngumoha was outstanding. He's a good boy. We are looking after him. He has to keep going. Yeah, I really love this. Rio has been fantastic in as much as he's not gotten much game time, but he still does his stuff. Joey Lane says My United plays today. Okay, your Sheffield United. Your Sheffield United plays today. All right. James Play says not Wolves actually winning when there is 10 games left. I think Wolves has 8 more games, right? I think Wolves has 8 more games on 9 actually. Either 8 or 9 more games in the Premier League to go. If Wolves can win their next 4 games, yeah, if Wolves can win their next 4 games and those who are ahead of them lose 2 or 3, Wolves can get out of the relegation zone. It's very, very, very crucial for them. They need to win their next 4 games. It's a tough call, but I think they can push for it. Wolves surviving relegation will be the shock of the century for me, honestly, because personally I have ruled them out of staying in the Premier League because they were so shocking till I think it was up to like February. Okay, February, middle of February was when Wolves got their first win in the Premier League. Jocelyn says, I've been on for like an hour. Yeah, you've been on the stream for, I think, yeah, almost an hour, maybe about 40 minutes. And it's your first time on the channel. Nice to have you. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you, guys. James says, I'm surprised I haven't seen BG Army or Toxic edits. Yeah, I guess most of them maybe have not woken up or they are maybe engaged in something. They are not free to join the stream. Joey says you should watch a Sheffield match one day. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at the moment. Mason Dickinson says, Hi, it's Mason again. I was sick. Oh, sorry about that, Mason. I hope you're feeling better now, Mason Dickinson. James Play says that would have been the craziest thing ever. Yes, honestly, if Wolves don't get relegated, that's the biggest shock in football. Yeah, it will be the biggest shock for me in football, honestly. Real Dandy says Chelsea beat Villa 4-1. Yeah, I was very, very much surprised with the outcome of that game, honestly, because I predicted a 2-1 Villa win. Yeah, I predicted a 2-1 Villa win, but Chelsea went on to win the game. Villa were shocking. They scored first against Chelsea. I think it was only Watkins that scored for them. And Chelsea equalized through Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro scored a hat trick in that game. Cole Palmer also scored, so it was really crazy. Joey Lane says, I'm a subscriber. Thank you very much, Joey Lane. James Place says, imagine going from 8 points to surviving relegation. Honestly, honestly, like I said, it's going to be the biggest surprise for me in football for Wolves to survive relegation this season and Spurs to go down. Because at the moment, it's very much likely that Spurs are going to get relegated, honestly. Very, very much likely they are going to get relegated. Anime says, thoughts on Lance going all the way in the league, crazy resurrection they have had. Yeah, sincerely speaking, I'm even surprised that PSG lost to Monaco last night. Because at the time I checked, PSG were losing 2-0. Let me check the outcome of that PSG game yesterday. Bayern won 4-1 in their game last night. So let me see what PSG played last night. Let me check the score. Guys, let me know in the chat what was the scoreline for the PSG game uh against is it Monaco? Yeah, it was Monaco. Yeah, Monaco won that game 3-1. Yes, James Place, thank you very much. It was 3-1 win for Monaco. And at the moment, PSG is still top of the league. Wow. PSG is still top with 4 points, but Lens still has a game in hand. So if Lens is able to win their game, then it's going to be 56 points. That's 1 point behind PSG. Now, the league is not finished. It's still very much open in League 1. I think Lens can give PSG a very big fight to the end of the season. Vinny Walker says, hello, Eddie. BG Army says, hi, Noble. Welcome back, BG Army. Vinny Walker says, Eddie, the game already finished. Who is Eddie? Anime says, PSG would have lost in the UCL playoff also if Monaco had not taken red card in each match. Yes, that's true. It was because of the red card in the second leg. Even that second leg, Monaco got a red card in the first half. They still played draw, 2-2 draw against PSG. Maybe even if there was an extra time, maybe like 10, 15 minutes, PSG would have lost that second leg, honestly. Yeah, they would have lost that game. I think PSG are not going to go far in this year's Champions League. They are not going to go far, honestly. BG Army says PSG definitely lost the league, bro. Yeah, they are currently 4 points ahead of Lens, but Lens still has a match to play. So let's see if Lens will win their game to make it 1 point. James Play says, I'm surprised Monaco pulled out win versus PSG away. Yeah, they beat PSG at Parc de France. That's crazy, honestly. Anthony the Goat, welcome back. Anthony the Goat says, yo, Uncle Nobo. Yeah, nice to have you back, Anthony the Goat. Nice to have you back, bro. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe, guys. BGME says, sorry, Noble, I yesterday leave because my Wi-Fi was out for 10 hours. It's all good. Vinny says, okay. Mason says, would you fly to China and eat a massive burger? Come on, bro. Real Dandy says, how many teams from the Premier League can go to UCL next season? I think it depends on how well the teams do in the Champions League. Currently, we have all 5 Premier League teams in the Champions League still playing. Then if the English teams in the Europa League does well, it's going to increase their coefficient. If more English teams in the Champions League get into the quarterfinals and semifinals, it's also going to increase the coefficient of the English team. So It's very much likely that we'll get 5 English teams go to Champions League next season. It's very, very much likely. Guys, let's get the likes up and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Anime says PSG selling Dona was a big fuck up. Pep was the one who introduced idea of ball playing goalkeeper, but he also adapted and took Donnarumma, whereas Lucho abandoned a good thing for gimmick idea. Yeah, I think that Donnarumma was a big part of the PSG team. I'm not gonna lie, he was a very big part. Even the Champions League that PSG won, if not for Donnarumma, PSG would not have won that Champions League. That's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact because if you look at the games that Donnarumma pulled up crazy saves for PSG, if not for him, they would have lost those games. Yeah, and if they did lose those games, then there's no way they are going to win the Champions League. Yeah, and I think that Donnarumma is going to be key for Man City winning the Premier League this season and also winning any other trophy. It's going to be key. Mason says Bruno is in the chat. Okay, guys, let's hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you likes up to 20, we have just 7 likes at the moment. So, guys, if you're new, kindly hit the like button. Let's get the likes up and subscribe to the channel. BJ Ami says Dembele this year in top 35 best players in the world. Yeah, Dembele is having a very terrible. He's having a very terrible year. Yeah, Dembele is not doing well at the moment. Vinny says, don't think, only facts, please. Samuel Muyenza says, Man City are not winning the Prem. What the F? In as much as Man City messed up in their game against Nottingham Forest, which personally I knew they were going to drop points in that game. In as much as they drop points in that game, it's still not over yet. Yes, it's still not over. And let's watch and see. I think I'm happy personally with that because it's still going to make the league more interesting. It's definitely going to make the league more interesting. So let's see what the outcome of the Premier League is going to be. Joey Lane says last season Man United fucked up. Yeah, Man United last season was a mess. BJ Ami says even the second striker of FC Baniko Strava is better. Better than who? Godson says, brother Arsenal don't know nothing. Their hope is corners. Yeah, Arsenal's only hope of surviving is corner kick. Samuel Muyenza says, bro, how the fuck do you think they are going to win? Because they have the experience. That is the main reason. And you guys have bottled it. You guys have bottled that first position, taking second for 3 years in a row. So it's only ideal for people to think that the same thing will happen. Yeah, because there's been a pattern. There's been a pattern at Arsenal. So it's not wrong for people to think that Arsenal will bottle the league. Samuel Muyenza. Someone says this Arsenal hate almost from club who is battling for the same 4th place used to drag us for collecting consistently. Bro, the only way Arsenal fans will stop getting dragged or people talking about Arsenal bottling the league is when Arsenal actually wins the league. That is the only way you guys can get off the hook. Aside that, the likes of myself and so many other football fans will keep on talking about Arsenal bottling the league because it's the facts are there. They've proven 3 years in a row that they've done that. This is very much likely to be the 4th or the year Arsenal breaks that yoke. So let's see. Real Dandy says thoughts on Benjamin Sesko and Bruno partnership. Well, I think Sheshko is a teachable kid and he's learning pretty fast because we see a couple of videos on the internet recently about Bruno telling Sheshko what he needs to do, the positioning, like some stuffs that Bruno is guiding Benjamin Sheshko on. And Bruno did the same thing with Rasmus Hoyland. Yeah, he did the same thing. He did the same thing with Rasmus Hoyland, but Rasmus, if you look at his body language, he most times doesn't look interested in those things that Bruno tells him. So I think those things made him struggle. Maybe he didn't want to listen, he didn't want to learn. I think that was just it. But if you look at the way Benjamin Sesko engages Bruno and listens to Bruno, you know, okay, this person actually wants to learn, he wants to improve. So that's just it. Anthony De Go says Man United will win the league. Now, Man United will win the league this season. Yeah, because we are very, very far away from the league. Samuel Muenza says, watch us win. I want on-stream apology when we do. Arsenal. Okay. Um, we have the deal. If Arsenal win, I already told the Arsenal fans. I already told the Arsenal fans that if Arsenal wins the league, then I'm going to get an Arsenal shirt in one of my streams and I'm going to wear it. So this is what we'll do. If Arsenal wins the Premier League, if guys, if if Arsenal wins the Premier League, then I will get an Arsenal shirt and I'll make an apology to Arsenal fans wearing the Arsenal shirt. So let's see. But I said if that is the key thing there. If, which I know Arsenal will not do, but let's see. Then let's see. Anthony De Go says Arsenal fans are crazy. BG Ami says if Arsenal wins the league, then fire the Arsenal shirt. Joey Lane says, can you shout me out? Shout out to Joey Lane. Thank you very much. Zuhe Edit says Arsenal butlers. You see, I'm not the only one calling Arsenal butlers. There are so many people that call Arsenal butlers. So it's not like it's just me or just a few people that are saying Arsenal butlers. It's because they've shown us the evidence. The fact is just so glaring. Yeah. One thing I know is this season is gonna get more interesting for sure. I do think it's gonna get more interesting. So let's see how the next couple of weeks is gonna go. Godson says one hope of Arsenal corners. Yeah, most teams find it difficult to cope with Arsenal corners, but the likes of Brentford bullied Arsenal with their throw-ins. Yeah, they bullied Arsenal. The Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya started to complain. Yeah, David Raya was complaining, and that's the same thing the Arsenal team does to other people. the same crazy tactics they use against other people used against them, and their goalkeeper is complaining. It's crazy. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get it up. Oleku, tell me something where I know fit do. Gio says, hello, BG Army. Hello, Nobu. Yeah, Gio, welcome back to the channel. Is there a live match today? Yes, Barcelona is playing today against Athletic Club. That's Athletic Bilbao. Then Arsenal has an FA Cup game, but I'm not sure if I'm going to show the Arsenal game because I will still be at the office at that time. Yeah, I will not be free for that Arsenal game. And is an FA Cup game against, is it Mansfield or Macclesfield? So I'm not going to show the Arsenal game, but I'm going to be live for the Barcelona game later tonight. Godson says corner FC throwing FC. Man, Arsenal at the moment. But let's see. Anthony the Goat says if corners didn't exist, Arsenal would have been relegated a long time ago. Samuel Muenza, are you still in the chat? If Arsenal doesn't win the league, what are you going to do? Samuel Muenza, are you still in the chat? I told you that if Arsenal wins the league, I'm going to buy an Arsenal shirt and I'll make a public apology on my live stream when Arsenal wins the league. But that is if Arsenal wins the league. So what will you do if Arsenal does not win the league? Samuel Muenza. Are you still in the chat or you've run away? Joey Lane says, do Man United still have Ugarte? Bro, we still have Ugarte. Ugarte is just terrible. Honestly, Ugarte is just terrible. I don't know what to say about Ugarte. I really do not know what to say about Ugarte, honestly. Guys, like and James plays Arsenal Chelsea game was set piece shootout. Yeah, that game was really terrible, honestly. So many pundits and former and so many ex-players were actually complaining about how boring and terrible that game was, honestly. It's crazy. Gio says, no, but what do you say? What do you have to say to the rumors that you support Man City but pretend to be Man United because they have more fans? Man City, bro, I've been supporting Man United for about 25 years now, since 2001. Yeah, I've been supporting Man United since 2001. So hell no. How 2001 Man City was not even a big club. So how can I be supporting Man City? I've been a United fan for years, for over 2 decades now. I've been a United fan for over 2 decades. So nowhere am I. What? Come on, bro. I've been supporting Man United since the days of David Beckham, Roy Keane, Veron, Yapstam. I've been supporting Man United for a very long time. So no way, bro. Come on. Let's see. Where is the Arsenal fan? Samuel Muyenza. Has he run from the live stream? Where is he? BJ Amu says Noble City. Godson says, can you make votes Noble City versus Arsenal? ah, no, there are no Arsenal fans on the chat right now, so maybe when we have Arsenal fans, we'll talk about that. James Pless says the Arsenal Chelsea. Okay, yeah, I already read that out. Gio says Noble answered the rumors. There are pictures of you on the internet in a Man City shirt. Joey Lane says he's absolutely shit Ugarte. Yeah, Ugarte is terrible. Ugarte, I think Man United should sell him off. Yeah, that guy doesn't deserve to play for Man United at all. He doesn't deserve to play for Man United. Nah, at all. Ole pop, malochu. Money ni, modeji. BJMI says I'll buy Arsenal shirt, but later fire it. James says great BJMI. Okay. Let's see. Feeling the boy. Yeah. Mariam says good morning, my brother. Yeah, good morning to you too, Mariam. Nice to have you back on the channel. Nice to have you back, Mariam. Feeling the boy, yeah. Gio, what do you mean by give you a moo? What's the meaning of a moo? Axton says hello again. Axton, welcome back. Nice to have you back, Axton. Where are you connecting from? Hazri, where are you connecting from, and which football team do you support? Who is this Geo guy? This Geo guy, are you sure you're okay, bro? Geo, are you sure you're good? Are you sure you're good? Guys, if you're just joining the channel for the first time, kindly hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Mariam says, Geo, behave yourself. Yeah, don't mind Geo. I don't know what he's on about. I do not understand him. Geo, the only one club in Great Britain is Manchester United. Every other club is counterfeit. Man United is the biggest club in England. You can take that to the bank. Godson says, make sure to hit like button and subscribe. Yeah, thank you very much, Godson. Let's get the likes up, guys. The more we like the stream, the more YouTube push the channel. So I want us to get likes up, guys. Let's get the likes up. Theodore says, yo, hi, David. It's me, Jack. Whoa, it's been a long time, Jack. Nice to have you back on the channel. Nice to have you back. James says, did you see that video when a City fan chases Pep in a bicycle for a picture? Nah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Gio says, Eddie, wash your mouth out with that filth. Who is this? I don't know who this guy is. This I think he's a crazy Liverpool fan. BJ says, make sure to hit Gio and subscribe. Ah, God. Ashish says, Man City or Barcelona, who is bigger? Come on, definitely Barcelona. In as much as Man City has had recent success, but definitely Barcelona. Barcelona is bigger than Man City, of course. They are bigger than Man City. Godson says, Gio, I don't think you can get a mod. You're gonna make more mistakes. Now Gio is a Liverpool man. I know him. He's a Liverpool man. Liverpool fans are the same. Most of them act the same way. James says Mbappe has more ego than the whole Barcelona team. BJ Ami says Godson, it was never tough. Gio says Liverpool is the biggest. No way is Liverpool the biggest. Man United is the biggest in England. Yeah, Liverpool comes second. Theodore says, who is better, Ronaldo or Jamal? Bro, how can you be talking about Ronaldo or Jamal? Come on, bro. There is no way you can be comparing Ronaldo to Jamal. Nah, I can't even entertain such question. Yeah, I will just ignore that question. Assis says Bayern or Liverpool, who is bigger? Come on, bro. Liverpool is bigger than Bayern. But I know, yeah, Bayern has a very big fan base as well. But I think Liverpool, I don't know Liverpool and Bayern, who has a bigger fan base? Who has a bigger fan base? I think Bayern might be slightly above Liverpool, though. I think Bayern might be slightly above Liverpool. Anthony the Goat says, I support 11 clubs and 2 international ones. All right. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up to 20. We have 13 likes at the moment. Let's get it up to 20, guys. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. Godson says, I think Dominic is carrying Liverpool. Yeah, Szoboszlai is the only positive at Liverpool this season. Yeah, Hugo Ekitike was doing well, but recently I know in the last 2 weeks he's not scored goals. But this season overall, Hugo Ekitike has been fantastic for Liverpool, honestly. But their best player so far by a country mile this season is Dominic Szoboszlai. James says we are dead now. Asensio is back, bro. Asensio this season, that boy is just so terrible. I don't know. Today he plays like Sergio Ramos. Tomorrow he plays like who am I going to call? Tomorrow he plays like someone who plays for the under 12. So terrible. Ah. Ashish says AC Milan or Chelsea, who is bigger? Come on, AC Milan is bigger than Chelsea. Yes, they've not been playing well or they've not had success in recent years, but definitely AC Milan is bigger than Chelsea. Yeah, for sure. Joylene says, I'm back. I went for a third. Theodore, welcome back. Bijami says, you said international, bro. Anthony the Goat is one that supports so many teams. And I find it very funny though. I find it very funny. Toxic Eddie says, Arsenal or City, which club is bigger? Oh, Arsenal or City, which club is bigger? Arsenal or City, which club is bigger? Hmm. I think Arsenal. I think Arsenal has more fan base than City, right? Yeah, I think Arsenal has more fan base than City, and Man City has won the Champions League. Arsenal has not won the Champions League. Yeah. So yeah, I would say Man City are bigger than Arsenal solely because of Man City have won the Champions League. They won the Club World Cup and also the Super Cup, and Arsenal has not won any of these trophies. So definitely, I would say that Man City is bigger than Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal. If Arsenal wins the Champions League, yeah, then we can actually come back to have the conversation of them being bigger than Man City. Mustafeb says, hello, Turkish. Okay, you're Turkish. Nice to have you on the channel. Which Turkish team do you support, Mustafeb? Godson says, guys, I think Carrick has a back pain. He's carrying us and soccer players. Anthony the Ghost says, oh, I support Brazilian national team and Romanian national team. All right. BGME says, I think you support Anthony country ahead of Brazil. Anthony is Brazilian, of course. As she says, PSG Juventus, which club is bigger? Um, Definitely Juventus is bigger than PSG, but I think I don't know the fan base at the moment, but I think PSG might have more fans than Juventus at the moment. Yeah, since the Arabs took over. Burak Delimin says, come to Galatasaray. Okay, Istanbul. Anthony the Ghost says, I only support Brazil because I want it to win the World Cup. Joey says, I support 5 teams and 3 national teams. Okay. Bijami says, my bro, Czechia and Croatia. Said says, Manchester United or Arsenal, which club is bigger? Definitely Manchester United. Manchester United is definitely bigger than Arsenal, of course. In all ramifications, Man United is bigger than Arsenal. The only trophy that Arsenal has more than Man United is the FA Cup, and I think Arsenal has is it 12 or 13 FA Cups? Yeah, that's just what they have ahead of Man United. Godson says, I never saw Sergio Ramos humiliated. Asensio is too far from Ramos. Yeah, Asensio for me this season, he's been so terrible. So terrible. I really do not know what his problem is. Yeah, the reason I say he plays like Ramos today and tomorrow he plays terrible is today you see him play fantastic. Tomorrow he plays rubbish. Yeah, it's just crazy. BGMI says support Czechia and Croatia on World Cup, but also go to Brazil, win World Cup. Anthony. Joey Lane says I support Sheffield United, Man City, Halam in non-league, Barca, Real Madrid. How can you be supporting Barcelona and Real Madrid at the same time? That's not a good combination. Ashi says Enzo Fernandez or Odegaard. Man, Odegaard for me has been so poor this season. Definitely, I'll pick Enzo Fernandez ahead of Odegaard. Yeah, Odegaard, I don't know. I don't know what's up with him. He's been so poor, so poor this season. What they say. Said says, which team will win Premier League? Arsenal or Man City? Arsenal or Man City or Man United? Now, what is this Chelsea coach saying? That Joao Pedro is now in the league of the likes of Haaland, Mbappe, Harry Kane. This Chelsea coach is really funny because Joao Pedro scored a hat trick and is currently on 17 goals. He has now become the same level with Mbappe, Haaland, and what's his name? and Kane. Liam Rosen. That's very funny. Theodore says, hi, how are you? I'm doing great, Theodore. Ashish says, Doku or Rafael Leao? Definitely Jeremy Doku. Said Badrod says, which team will win Premier League? I think Man City will win the Premier League. But that draw to Forest has actually spoiled the whole party for them. But let's see. The league is still very much open. Yeah, it's still very much open. Said, where are you connecting from? Said, where exactly are you connecting from? Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get the likes up. Only cool. Tell me something where I know fit do. James Play says Asensio is prime Sergio Ramos, and then the next game is Onana if he's a centre back. Yes, Onana is a perfect example because Onana for me, Onana is a very terrible footballer. The worst goalkeeper I've seen in a very long time. So that's a very good illustration there, bro. Very good one. Very good illustration. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Ashish says Chelsea or PSG, who would win? Chelsea, PSG. PSG at the moment is so terrible, so it's very much likely Chelsea might even win PSG in the Champions League. Yeah, I think it's very much likely PSG will win PSG will lose that game to Chelsea because PSG lost to Monaco last night 3-1 at Parc de France. That's terrible. Theodore says, I already gave you. All right, Theodore, thank you very much. BGMI says, how can support Man United and Man City? Yeah, that's a very bad combination. Just like someone supporting Barcelona and uh, and Madrid at the same time. Anthony de Gaulle says, I support Man United, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Real Betis, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Ajax, Bayern. Nah, this guy is very funny. He's ah God. As she says, overall, who is bigger, Liverpool or Barcelona? Definitely Barcelona. Barcelona is bigger than Liverpool. Barcelona is bigger than Liverpool, of course. James says, do you think Arsenal can beat Man City in the FA Cup? Arsenal, Man City. Man, it's a final, and finals are 50-50. Yeah, finals are 50-50. But, man, I think Semenyo is going to be key. Yeah, Semenyo is going to be key for Man City in the not FA Cup, sorry, in the Carabao Cup final, not FA Cup final. The FA Cup is still on. Faith Game says Ronaldo will win 2026 World Cup. Yep, I do think that's possible. Faith, I do think it's very much possible. Yeah, true, it's very much possible. Faith, have you subscribed to the channel already? Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button. I'll be ending the stream shortly. In less than 10 minutes, I'll be ending the stream. So if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you very much for the support. Let's get the likes going. Oh Gaga going crazy. Oh Gaga going crazy. As she says, why people say Arsenal is boring to watch? What is anti-football? I think it's mainly because of the whole corner kick stuff that people are saying Arsenal is boring to watch. That Arsenal game against Chelsea was I think that game was too boring for two big teams who people expected, was going to see a match that was going to be intense, good football. But that game was pretty. Yeah, three goals scored in that game were from corner kicks, and that's not good. Faith Game says yes. All right, Faith. Thank you very much. James says if this 1-year-old kid wins with Span, I would get so annoyed. Who is that? BJami says Ashish, come on, bro. Only baby doesn't support his team because of bad situation. Okay, is this Ashish, that Tottenham fan? Oh, he has changed his profile. Okay, I see. Ashish, which team are you supporting now? Have you moved from Tottenham? Have you moved away from Tottenham? Who are you supporting now? Ole good. Tell me something where I know fit do. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you're new, do let us know the football team you support. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Another use Obama in a bus with your team kids. As she says, no one now neutral. Okay. Even Spurs, you're not supporting Spurs anymore. Tottenham. It's gonna be a big shame if Tottenham gets relegated, honestly. It's gonna be a very big shame. But let's see. BGMI says Noble Theodore is also Czech. Really? I know there are a couple of Czechians on the channel. Czechia is actually coming up on the channel now. Yeah. Yeah, Czechia is coming up on the channel recently. More people are joining from Czechia. Guys, if you're just joining, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. I'll be ending the live stream shortly. So, guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to Noble's View. I'll be back later tonight for the Athletic Club game against Barcelona. I will not be able to do the live watch along for the Arsenal game. Yeah, I will not be able to do live watch along for that game. But the Barcelona game, I'll be available. Yeah, for Arsenal, I'll be busy then, so I'll not be free for the Arsenal game. Anthony the Ghost says, maybe if I say something bad, then I'll time out myself. Ashish says he can't watch championship. Bro, but you're supposed to support your team even in good and bad situations. You're jumping buses now. Ah, God. James says, I know how you want Portugal to win the World Cup, but who do you think will be second? Um, if not Portugal, I think England. Yeah. Portugal is my first pick for the World Cup and England for the second. Dennis Kagler says, what's up? Dennis, nice to have you. Where are you connecting from, Dennis Kagler? Dennis Kagler, where are you connecting from, brother? Bijami says, I support Banik Ostrava 6 years and there was 2 years in second league, bro. Okay. Dennis says it's from Australia. All right, Dennis Kagler, nice to have you on the channel. Are you from Melbourne, Sydney, or is it Perth? Perth is Australia, right? Are you from Perth, Sydney, or Melbourne, or Adelaide? Where exactly in Australia are you connecting from? BGME says real fans support their teams all time, bro. They will win sometime, lose. Yeah, it's actually very difficult. It's actually very difficult for some people to support their teams when the chips are down. Honestly, it's really difficult. Dennis, I'm Nigerian, but I'm currently living in China. I'm a Nigerian, but I'm currently living in China. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get the likes up, guys, and subscribe if you're new. Do let us know where you're connecting from and the football team you support as well. Ole cool. Tell me something where I know fit to. Pop, 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 pop. Malo too. James says, I'm going now. See you in the Barca game. All right, James. Thank you very much. Melbourne, Dennis. All right, Dennis. Nice to have you on the channel. Which team do you support, Dennis? Which team do you support, Dennis? James Play says, oh my God, the song you always sing is in my head. Yeah, I just love the song. I love the song. Ole cool. Tell me something where I know fit do. More pop 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 malo too. Money ni money ni modeji. Anthony the Goat says, I guess I'm not a real fan except AC Milan. That was the first team I actually knew back in 2019. Okay. For me, I think it's ideal to support only one club. Some people support two. Yeah, I think two is fair enough. Three may be a stretch. Yeah, three is maybe a stretch. It's maybe a stretch though. Bijami says they only see win in their team. Yeah, and there are some fans like that. Mariam says, hello, Noble, I'm back. Welcome back, Mariam. You've changed your profile again. Why do you keep changing and changing? Ashish, you've gone to change. Okay, you've. All right, bye, James. Please, you have a great day, bro. Ashish, you've gone to change your profile back to the Tottenham one. Okay, maybe you realize your mistake. All right. BGME says, I support more clubs, but I know what's my real love, Banik Ostrava. All right. Ashi says, maybe I have realized my mistake. All right. Yeah, Anthony the GOAT. 13 club is too much, bro. Yeah. Yeah, 13 is actually too much. One, yes, that's the ideal. One is ideal. Two is fair enough, manageable. Three is becoming a little bit too much. Four, nah, four is too much. As he says, although the team sucks, last game was horrible. Yeah, Tottenham at the moment have been very, very terrible. I'm not gonna lie, they have been very terrible. But if they can pick up a win, then definitely they can actually get to stay up in the Premier League. But let's see. Mariam says, yes, I didn't notice. My niece must have done it by mistake. She was playing with my phone this morning. Nah, Mariam, that's not true. It's a lie. Your niece is just a year and 6 months. There's no way she would change your profile picture. That's not possible. Guys, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and also subscribe. BG Ami says, yes, I see support Tottenham team even in the difficult times. Yeah. Maybe Tottenham might have a turnaround. You never can tell. Their coach said he saw a couple of things more in the last game than the previous one. So let's see. As he says, oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Okay. Guys, I'll be ending the stream shortly. So please, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to Noble's View. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you guys later on today. Ahmad Fayaz, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, Ahmad Fayaz. Anthony the Ghost says Miriam timed someone out for 10 seconds because they are spamming. He BGME ID hides the user from the channel. I don't know those guys that are spamming. It's crazy. Mariam says, why would I lie? I didn't change it myself. I usually don't post my pictures. I don't know how it got there. I think my niece is the reason. How old is your niece? Or you have a different niece from the one you said is 1 year, 6 months? Yeah, what's that guy's name? Is it EA7 or what? That guy is crazy. I don't know. Anytime he comes to the channel, he spams the chat every time. He does the same thing every time. It's a recurrence um attitude for him, and it's crazy. Goat Gaming Saska says hello, bro. Goat Gaming, nice to have you on the channel. Where are you connecting from, and which football team do you support? Goat Gaming, where are you connecting from? Goat Gaming, I'm Nigerian. Where are you connecting from? Guys, I'll be ending the stream shortly. Thank you guys for the support. I'll see you guys later tonight for the Barcelona game. I'll not be live for the Arsenal game against Mansfield in the FA Cup. Yeah, I'm not going to be live for that game, but I'll be live for the Athletic Club against Barcelona later tonight. Yeah. Goat Gaming says, I support Real Madrid and Man United, and I'm from Nepal. All right. Nice to have you on the channel, bro. Goat Gaming, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Goat Gaming. Kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, Goat Gaming. Thank you very much. Yeah, BG Army, Anthony the Goat, Ashish, and everyone on the chat, Mariam. I wish you guys have have an amazing day. Thank you very much. All right, Goat Gaming. Thank you for liking. Thank you for liking Goat Gaming. Have you subscribed to the channel Goat Gaming? Ole cool. Tell me something where I know fit do. Mo popo. Malo do. Money ni money ni. Moteji moteji. Goat Gaming, have you subscribed to the channel? BGME says 15 likes, 15 UCL. Mariam says this girl who is a year and a half old touches everything on the phone. She calls people from my phone in the middle of the night, and I think she did this, but I'm not sure. All right, guys. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you guys later tonight for the Athletic Club, Athletic Bilbao game against Barcelona. Take care, guys, and have a lovely day. Peace out and bye.